Hello everybody, it's me, Drucifer, back again. Today I'm going to be playing Factorio and I'm going to be changing it up a little bit, and I'm just going to be giving the news in the background while I play and sort of giving my take on it. And you can think what you want about it, but I'm going to give it the way I think it should be delivered. So uh, we're going to start today with of course, the terrible incident today revolving around the school shooting. The gunman at a Maryland high school, which I won't be naming because he does not deserve it, reportedly injured 2 students. And that's all that we have right now is 2 students as of recording that are injured. And the school resource officer thankfully intervened. Now this hero, this resource officer, that's good, but how does a 17-year-old get a hold of a gun? That's what I want to know. Anyway, let's move away from the heavy stuff that is this tragic event and go into some other news that we have today. As of today, the last male northern white rhino has passed away. Now, while this may not seem like a big deal, oh, who cares, it's just a rhino, we have to stop and think about what our consequences are on this planet. All the things that we've done to it that it frankly doesn't deserve. But that's pretty much all I've got to say about it. So Facebook has come under fire recently for its reported data breach, but I say you can't really tell, but I'm saying data breach in a way that is not really to imply that it's a full data breach, because it wasn't, and Facebook has pointed that out, and they've been very adamant about that. Facebook was able to take the friends of the users who volunteered to this Cambridge Analytica political consulting firm and get their information. So it wasn't just friends. It was friends, and I believe friends of friends, because sometimes you can see friends of friends posts, or you can allow that, and a lot of people just allow it by default anyway. Well, this led to over 50 million Facebook users having their personal data obtained without permission. Now, this isn't anything serious like social security numbers, credit card numbers, anything like that. It's more like interests and probably as well some of your apps that you've played on Facebook. But it's really just the user data, not anything really serious. But still, it reflects very poorly on Facebook's part that they allowed this to happen, because it was known to Facebook months ago that this was going on, and they didn't do anything about it. But anyway, that's enough about Facebook. Not many people care about social medias. Donald Trump has reportedly congratulated President Vladimir Putin on his recent election success. Many people are very critical of Trump for this, because a lot of people claim that Russia's election is not free and fair, and quite frankly, it is very easy to agree with them because it doesn't seem like it is. There are so many things wrong with the Russian election system that it is hard to count. The Russians have, well, primarily Vladimir Putin has, over the years, dismantled Russia's legitimacy in the election system over the years, slowly but surely. And frankly, it's just allowing him to remain in power. And that's far from a free and fair election, if you ask me. And other Trump news, Donald Trump is being sued by another porn star, not quite a porn star in the film sense, but a playboy porn star. And this is just really, we need more, like, as if we needed more of that. I mean, we already knew that he's gonna have, I hate to be Stormy Daniels. Let me just leave it at that. Hate to be Stormy Daniels. I'd hate to be this Playboy model. But it didn't seem to affect Trump's Christian base very much with Stormy Daniels, so I doubt this Playboy model is going to affect his base very much, if at all. And that's a shame, really. That's a shame, because this was a 6-month thing, alright? This was a 6-month affair. And now just something I want to talk about, because it's not quite today's news, more a couple days ago, but Donald Trump fired FBI Director McCabe 2 days away from his retirement. And if you ask me, that is the biggest dick move that anyone could ever pull. I mean, the dude had spent his life dedicated to the FBI. 2 days before he's going to receive full benefits and pension, he gets fired by the man that is seemingly ruining everything that he stood for. To me, that's just the biggest middle finger that Donald Trump could have ever given him. And the fact that people can still support him makes no sense. Nothing he does, it seems, will change much of the court of public opinion. It seems those that already have their minds made up about him will continue to have their minds made up about him. If you hate him, you hate him, and there's nothing he can do to make you like him. If you like him, you like him, and there's nothing anyone can do to make you hate him. And frankly, that's not what a politician should be. In other news, the Uber's self-driving car has been pulled off of the streets after it killed someone on the sidewalk. Now this raises very interesting questions as to, well, what do we do in this event? Who's really responsible? Do we hold Uber responsible for the death of this person? I mean, that seems like the only real logical answer is to blame Uber, right? Because we can't persecute a car in court. Alright, we can't arrest a car. So do we go after Uber? What do we tell Uber? We should restrict their cars? Do we completely abandon the idea of self-driving cars? I think that's a bit of a stretch. I think it would be interesting to see self-driving cars in the future, and probably a large technological advancement, but as we've seen here, it likely needs more refining. So, where do we go? Do we stop it all entirely, or do we let it continue? And I think that's all of the stories I'll cover today. Thank you for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe down below, and I'll see you tomorrow.